I get asked by a lot of people about doing a recomposition and whether or not this could be a good fit for them. So how do you know if it's a good fit for you? First of all, what is a recomposition? So it's the idea that you can gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. And yes, there are some people that can do this well, and that would be mostly your beginners or people who haven't worked out in a very long time. So your newbie gains, as we call them, do run out eventually. But there is a window of time, anywhere from maybe a year, maybe even up to 2 or 3, where you can recomposition effectively. And to do that, you have to have a nutrition program that is structured so that on a day where you're highly active, you are going to technically be in a calorie deficit. And you should have enough protein and calories there to build muscle that you're tearing down in the gym. But also, you'll be in enough of a calorie deficit that your body's naturally going to tap in to your fat stores and use some of those. And that's how you burn the fat. So this is not the fastest way to gain muscle. If you're trying to gain a lot of muscle in a hurry, this is not the way for you. If you're trying to gain a lot of muscle or really increase your strength, the best way to do it is to go into a little bit of a caloric surplus and dial in those calories so that you're getting a little more than you need so your body has extra to grow on. And likewise, for a fat loss phase, this is not the most expedient. A recomposition means you lose slowly, maybe like half a pound a week or something like that. So if you really wanted to lose fat faster than that, I would recommend a higher deficit, but you're not going to build much muscle there. A recomposition is good for somebody who is willing to wait it out, who is comfortable with a slower rate of progress. Now with that is a more comfortable process because you're not in a huge caloric deficit, so you're not going to be starving all the time. And you're also not going to feel overfull all the time, which both of those come in a deeper deficit or more of a surplus. So a recomposition can be very nice for beginners. It's a great way to start off any fat loss muscle building program if you want to do both and you've not worked out in at least a year or you've never worked out. And so I think there are people that it's good for, but it's not the most expedient and it's not the most dramatic change. It just takes a little more time, but it's easy enough to dial in. If you have questions about what kind of a plan would be best to help you reach your goals, let me know. Subscribe, drop me a message, just hit me up, let me know. And I'd be happy to look over your information and your specifics and set you up on what would get you to your goals in the best way possible for you. All right, have a good day.